Hey everybody, Max coming here, Slave Kitty Podcast. Well, she burned them all. The bitch went crazy and burned them all, dude. She fucking burned everybody, you know? I mean, of course I call this the Little Cutie Podcast, but you know it's Monday. That means it's the complain about Game of Thrones podcast. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do in 2 weeks when the show's over? You know, what am I gonna complain about? I gotta find some other show to complain about. You know, I've been watching fucking, what's that show called? The Big Bang Theory, and their physics. They don't even know their physics. They're just their physics is all wrong. You know, that's what I'm gonna have to do. You know, I'm gonna have to watch The Big Bang Theory. Is that show still on? It didn't get canceled yet. You guys ever watch that? You ever watch The Big Bang Theory? It makes you really think. You know, no matter what you complain about Game of Thrones, it's fucking, I don't know, much better than what's a good way to say much better? It's fucking, I don't know. I'm not very good at kind of coming up with synonyms right now. I don't know. Can't think very well. Kind of didn't sleep so well last night, you know. So anyway, yeah, the goddamn Dragon Girl burned everybody, you know. You know it's great when you have a TV show and you spend 7 years, you know, building up this character's motivation and you know, have them go through all these trials and tribulations, but they end up, you know, building some character and you know, you relate to that character, and then just the second to last episode, the character's totally 180 flips and just fucking kills everybody, you know. That don't really make any sense, you know, but I've kind of given up, you know, on stuff making sense in this show. Like, first off, when she basically just killed all the boats, you know. It's like, well, you probably should have done that the first time, remember? Remember the episode before when they killed your dragon and you just kind of flew away, you didn't kill any of the boats? I don't know why. Maybe you should have done that the episode before, you know? Remember what happened? I don't know, Matt. I don't know why you didn't do that and why you decided to do it this time. That didn't really make any sense, you know, but God, they could have just, I don't know. I don't know. There's so many things they could have done. And then goddamn Grey Worm or whatever. He's got no dick and he's got no helmet, you know? It's like, hey Grey Worm, did they steal your helmet when they cut off your balls? It's like, how come you got no helmet? You're about to start a war. You got no helmet the whole time? What are you doing? You don't just go into war with no helmet. You're the only guy with no helmet? How come all the other Unsullied have helmets, but you don't? And anyway, that kind of bugged me too, you know, when they're standing across from the Lannister soldiers there, their helmets, their face masks are all open. It's like, well, why don't you close those, you know? You're in the middle of a war here. Well, you're about to swing swords with the fucking Grey Worm with no helmet, you know? So maybe you should close the face part of your helmet too, you know? I mean, they should have just shown it getting knocked off or something, you know? It doesn't make any sense. Why didn't he have it? Anyway. That was kind of dumb. I don't know. I feel like they could have just made her, like, instead of just turn evil for no reason, really. I mean, I get they wanted her to, like, you know, she felt alone. She felt isolated. No one in Westeros liked her. No one came to her birthday party, you know? And then she lost her dragon. She lost Jorah. She lost all of her friends. She felt alone, yeah. You know, they have that one final scene with, like, her and Jon. And if you kind of realize, if Jon just fucking fucked his aunt right there, he could have stopped the genocide of King's Landing, you know? But he didn't show her any love, you know? So she decided to do fear. I mean, come on, Jon. You could have saved all those people if you just fucked your aunt, dude. Just do a little incest, bro. Come on, man. She's hot. And, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have done that same exact scene without her going crazy for no reason and killing everybody. If maybe she just, like, killed all the unarmed soldiers, you know? They're all just standing there with their swords on the ground and she just burns them anyway, you know? That could have created some conflict and like, I remember I saw her, she was, like, looking at the keep and, like, oh, she's gonna go destroy the Red Keep, man. And that's what's gonna, maybe Arya's still gonna be in there and she'll die and that's why... And then they'll fight, and that'll be the climax, you know. And then she just started torching the citizens, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on? I thought my idea that I just had 5 seconds ago was a lot better. Why is she killing all the civilians?" You know? I mean, it would have made more sense if she just, maybe torched the soldiers, then torched the Red Keep, and then, I don't know, maybe there was still some, like, fucking the green fire shit under there, and so because she torched the Red Keep, it, like, blew up the city and killed a bunch of innocent people, or, I don't know, there's so many things they could have done besides just make her go crazy for no reason. I don't know, man. I don't know, God, what a loser am I fucking just complaining about this, You know what Adam Carolla says? He won't even watch any Game of Thrones or anything unrealistic because it's not about real life. It wastes his fucking time, He's got, he doesn't have time to be wasted on dragons, And here I am wasting my life. Complaining about dragons. Complaining about this fake world. Hey, how come that fake world wasn't written better, But I guess this leaves it open. I mean, maybe they purposely made the show shitty, because, like, then the books will be good. If they actually just asked George how it went in the books and they followed that, they actually followed the books, it probably would have ended a lot better. But then it would have been a spoiler, and then no one would buy the book, But now everybody wants to buy the book because the show's goddamn fucking terrible. So it's like, okay, we got to know how it really ends, I mean, I think I might have mentioned this before. It happens with the anime a lot, Japanese anime, because what they do, they make the comics, right? And then if the comics are real popular, they're like, oh, we got to make an animated series on this, But it takes fucking forever for these guys to draw the comics, And they got all these Korean kids in sweatshops doing the animation, So that shit pumps out fast. And then the animators always catch up to the comic, and the comic guy, he can't create him, so they gotta. This famously happened with Full Metal Alchemist, which is a very famous Japanese anime. The first season of it, like they got halfway through and the guy hadn't finished yet, so they made it, they changed the story, or the people doing the animated show just made their own story, and like there was like this portal to America in World War II. It was fucking dumb, man. But then when the guy finally finished it, they remade Full Metal Alchemist, and it was fucking awesome, bro. So don't worry. I mean, maybe in like 20 years, they'll remake the Game of Thrones thing with much bigger budget, and it'll be fucking cool. It'll be fucking sick. The characters will actually do stuff that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, just didn't make any sense. Just didn't really make any sense. I get it. It's like, yeah, she's lonely and angry, and even though the whole 7 years before have been about her like saving people. Anyway, yeah, that's what happens, man. I know what else is going on here. It's Monday. I'm kind of taking a little break today, being a fat lazy fuck, because I kind of published, finished publishing the books, and Now I gotta start working on a new book, and that's like, oh, well, time to start over again on a new book, and it's just like, oh god, I just finished, so you gotta do the little, I don't know. No one can relate to this. I got some more rejection letters today. I got a rejection letter from some college I forgot I even applied to in Arizona. I was like, what is this? Where is this school? And I looked it up again. I was like, oh yeah, kind of remember applying here. Not really though. I applied to this interpreter job for the Dodgers. For the Doyers. The Los Angeles Yoyers. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be fun, I don't know if you guys ever watch baseball. Like, if you ever watch Shohei Ohtani, when he's going on to the Angels, he's always speaking Japanese, and he's got that other little Japanese kid next to him who speaks English. That's basically what I applied for. I'd be the little Japanese kid that speaks English. But for the Dodgers. Because they got this other pitcher, his name is Adiu. He's fucking badass, dude. Anyway, I don't think I'll even get an interview for that, but it was fun to apply. That'd be a fun job, being an interpreter, hang out with the boys at the ballpark, fucking party, fucking travel around and fucking party with the boys, the baseball boys, Anyway, see how it goes. I don't know what to do with the job here, It's kind of disappointing. Kind of wish I could get a job. That I wouldn't have to talk about Game of Thrones all the time. Okay, you know what else didn't make any sense? It's just like the Hound and Arya are in the castle, right? And it's coming down. He's like, you gotta get out of here. If you come, we're all gonna die, you know? Well, it's like obvious he's saying you don't have to kill Cersei because the dragon's gonna kill her or the castle's gonna kill her, you know? Well, that's gonna happen to his brother too, right? I mean, why do you have to go? I mean, even if it didn't, you could. I mean, let's say by some miracle, fucking his brother survives. Gregor survives the castle collapsing on him, which he did. He did have a rock hit him, and he was like, ugh, you know. That was a cool part. It's like, that 5,000-pound rock hits you, and you just say, ugh. Oh, okay, that's cool. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. If that fucking 5,000-pound rock didn't crush him, I'm not sure, like, falling into the fire. I mean, okay, maybe you can burn him. But okay, the Hound's like, okay, Arya, you gotta leave. You gotta leave, because if you stay here, the castle's gonna collapse on you, and you're gonna die. You don't have to kill Cersei. But, I gotta go kill my brother, because I'm not so certain that the castle's gonna collapse on him, I gotta make sure, I mean, why didn't you just wait till the castle collapsed, and then maybe it's like, oh, is he still around? Okay, I'll go kill him, I mean, he could still go kill he didn't have to go kill his brother right then. He could have killed him at any time. He could have come more prepared. And that whole scene was pretty cool, them like fighting on the staircase there with the dragon in the background and stuff, but it was just it was cool, but it also didn't really make any sense, It's like, why don't you just, and the whole thing with Arya and them in there too, it's like, well, the castle's falling apart. What are you doing? Why would you go in there? Wouldn't you just wait outside the castle for them to come out, when their secret escape or whatever? Whatever, man. Let's see. Is there anything else that didn't make any sense? Yeah, I mean, even after she goes crazy and kills everybody, it's like, what's she gonna do when she goes back? Fucking, she's gonna kill Jon now? She's gonna kill. I mean, she's probably gonna kill Tyrion. Yeah, she planned that. She's gonna kill Jon too. She's gonna kill everybody. She's not gonna have any advisors. Grey Worm with no helmet's gonna be her only advisor. I don't know, man. She's gonna have to kill all her friends now, And I get it, sort of makes sense, gotta move the plot story-wise for it, but it doesn't really make any sense as far as, like, the characters themselves, I guess. I don't know. And the dragon fire, why does it make everything explode? Why does it make the front gate of the castle explode? I mean, I get it, it's fire, but it's just like, the fire, he breathes fire on the stone walls, and they just, they just crumble. Like, it's fucking... It's like that. It's not fire. It's like that has to be like molten metal, or something so heavy. I don't know what's coming out of that dragon breath, man. It's more than fire. Whatever it is, it can collapse a fucking castle, man. I don't know what that dragon's been eating, dude. It's been eating whatever it wants. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. Thanks for listening, man. We'll see you tomorrow.